and blessings and welcome back to Heritage Hip Hop. You're in for a treat. This is Truth Behind Beats, where we celebrate the producers, DJs, engineers, beat makers, and once again, the lovers of music. And today I got my man on. See, we had to go back into the past and dig into some greatness. Because while other people create, he explores music. Once again, introduce yourself to the people.
If you don't know, then you should know. It's the Lord of the Sewer, Smokey Lox. One half of B.O.D., 1/3 of the sewer line.
And also award-nominated artist. We got the what was the Hex Effect 2, Lord of the Sewers.
Lord of the Sewer.
For Project of the Year.
Project of the Year.
How'd that feel?
That shit, I was, when I first got the news of that shit, you know, I was blindsided me because I don't, like, I spoke to you about this before. I don't expect people to, you know, go out their way and acknowledge my shit. You know, I just put it out there because people would ask me to. I make music for me. But, you know, to have somebody acknowledge it, it was like, ooh, word. Especially somebody like you know what I mean, who appreciates, you know, the hip hop that I consider to be what real hip hop is, I guess. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I was just ecstatic, you know what I mean, but humbled at the same time because I'm not really a humble dude, but that shit just made me think, like, damn, yo, that's crazy because I'm up there with a lot of dope ass projects that's up there. There's a lot of dope projects, and I'm not, I keep it real, I'm not the type, I don't listen to a lot of people's shit. But I got nominated for that. I started listening to all the. I'm like, hold on, let me see what's the competition looking like.
How'd it look to you? It's stiff, ain't it?
I'm not having. I'm not. Look, Hex Effect Volume 2. Go check it out. That's it. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. I appreciate all the artists and shit. Look, I'm not. I don't want to say, oh, I'm nervous and none of that. I just know it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one.
It is, and shout out to the voters, the board members, and myself because we got a hard.
Yeah, I got a hard
time with this one, and this especially it's just a double winners because of COVID. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if there was no COVID, I think it would have been a smaller list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
A lot of people push their stuff back into that list.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to give you respect for 3 things about the project. First of all, it was very consistent. Because some people say, let me make a dance track, let me make a this track, you actually made fun of people who do that. So it was like, I made this in 20 minutes, this shit corny shit. I like that about it. Then you had 2 songs on there that were like absolutely classic to me. Guru Taught Me? Oh man, that's one of my favorite joints.
Appreciate that.
Ever.
That's one of my favorite songs ever.
I love
ever made by
how
anyone.
you did that.
I love it. It's just a tribute to Guru, obviously from Gangstar. Huge inspiration for me to this day. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's one of my favorite songs ever, yo.
And the other one was Sewer Girl?
Sewer Mama?
Sewer Mama. That was nice. That was a good one. But it's others on there. So everybody out there who has not heard this project, take the time to go and explore this good music. Because you know what makes me mad, bro? A lot of people tell me, how come my project ain't on there? And I tell them, well, if I don't know you, how can I? This is the age of the internet. So if you want to be known, you have to actually go out and do things.
Yeah, for sure.
And being that you allowed me to interview you and introduce you to people who know me through Heritage Hip Hop, I'm humble and I thank you very much for that.
And I appreciate you, my nigga. You already know, my nigga, since day one, since the first time we met, it's always been love, and you always respected me as an artist, and I respected you as a man, and as a motherfucking, and as a critic, because, you know.
I'm not telling the truth.
Exactly. So you gotta respect that. By the way, yo, before we keep on going, y'all go check out God's Gift. I just produced it. Hard to God, man. I produced a whole project. Shit, it just came out yesterday. Well, you know, whenever y'all hear this, it came out August 6th, and I produced the whole shit. It's fire. Hard to God. 1/3 of the sewer line. Go check that.
Oh, you're part of the team.
Oh yeah. 1/3 of the sewer line.
We got to get him up here then.
Oh yeah, that's it. It's 3 people.
Okay.
It's just me, Bert, and the God. You heard?
Okay.
Yeah. I produced the whole project. Got 11 joints on there.
Okay.
A lot of shit they ain't make the cut, but you know, fire, all fire. I promise you that.
Okay. Well, for everybody out there, as you see, we have a lyrical expert because he does the Where Beats Meets Bars competition.
Yeah.
Shout out to Keith's channel.
Shout out to
everybody
Keith.
down
Shout
there.
out all the true living.
And he has his own projects, and now he's producing for other artists.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, as a producer, how do you pick the sound for the MCs that you're producing for?
Well, last year I produced Bert's album, The Happiness Machines.
I like that too, because he didn't just rap. He stretched himself on there. I'll listen to that in tune.
If you listen to that album and you're fucked, like, and when I say fucked, I mean like, you know, emotionally, you know, think about shit, that shit can help you. I know that for a fact because it's helped me. You know what I mean? That's one of those albums. You know what I mean? He wasn't there to impress. He was just there to shed his feelings. But I produced that whole shit. And when I was making it for him, it was pretty much he gave me direction for him. The way I like to go about it, I like to hear the artist. Like when I did with Hot, I know like to me, his feel is like, it reminds me of Raekwon and Ghostface type of feel. You understand?
Slang talk.
Yeah.
Swag.
So
Okay.
so I usually try to go with what I feel will be the best sound for the person, or how I feel he sounds like, and I'll just run with that. You know what I mean?
Because you like wrestling, let's turn this into a wrestling conversation. In wrestling, there's different styles. You have technical, brawler, cruiserweight, lucha libre.
Yeah.
Now you got the females, and even with shout out to Nia Jax, because she's a brawling female.
Yeah.
You have so much that goes around. My favorite wrestling of all time is ECW. Because that's my favorite.
Really?
Out of everybody.
Wow.
Because ECW was a show.
Yeah.
And it was hardcore.
Always a show.
How does your beats measure up to how the different styles of wrestling or different entities like federations of wrestling measure up? How do you separate yourself and keep an identity in your sound?
Well, what I usually try to do, I try to be as, like, it might sound, cliche, but I try to be as different as possible.
Okay.
From a lot. And, I try not to sound like, I try not to go with anything that's happening. Like, I don't know any new music that's happening now. I don't know a lot of the new, like, shit that's on the radio, shit that's...
So you don't know any mainstream artists?
None.
I'm not mad at you.
Nothing. And a lot of people are surprised by that shit. Like, you don't know this dude and what? This, that, there. You know why? Because I always, for always, it's been a while. I've been doing this music shit for about 12 years.
Okay.
And I've always separated myself and just stayed away from anything that was, popping or whatever, and just tried to stay in what I felt was true to myself, as always, you know what I mean? True to myself. Just stay true to myself. Stay away from all the bullshit rap that's happening, and my beats, make sure my beats are, different. Just different. Simple as that. Just different. I try to be as different as possible.
One thing difference that I like about your music is you bring back the elements of hip hop. Like for one, like I said, out now, like I said, Hexafet, Loaded the Sewers. You have scratches, cuts, you have all that in your beats that not only goes with the tempo of the beat, but also highlights your voice. What type of instrument is the voice, and how does it interact with the beat?
Well, I feel like the voice nowadays is different for me, because now to me I feel like the voice could be more like the drums or the thing. Like you don't even have to have a fucking pattern of drums on the beat, and you could just rap on a sample and make this shit sound fucking fire. But it's always different with different shit, depending on the beat, depending on the person. You know what I mean? The voice could be something different every time. You know what I mean? It could be the main thing, or it could just be the backup of the beat that makes the beat pop more. You know what I mean? Like it's different. It's different.
So what type of equipment and programs do you use to get your music ready and things?
Fruity Loops, Ableton, and Pro Tools. Sometimes when we need to record. But mainly Fruity Loops and Ableton, and got my M audio over here, my Oxygen 25, my monitors,
I like it.
Headphones here ready to go if I need them. Mic right there, I got the I forget the name of the fucking mic. We had it for a while now, but yeah, that's all I need.
So I want to ask you this: how many programs have you used when it came to music? How did you find the one that worked for you?
I've used probably every one. Every beat making program, probably every single one you could think, everyone that's made. Recording program, at least like 5 or 6 of them. And
really?
yeah, I've been through a lot. And for years, Fruity Loops always was the one that came back to me and seemed like the more compatible for me. Like I felt more comfortable with Fruity Loops than I did with anything else. And Ableton is what I like to record my vocals on.
That's a Mac program.
No, it's actually it's used for both.
Oh, they have both now.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't know.
Yeah, they got both now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's actually a great program for doing live shows.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, amazing program to do live shows with. Amazing.
Why so?
Because you could literally you could set your whole show up right there on the program. You understand? Set the whole show up, and if you want to change something, it's just quick, easy as a simple button. You know what I mean? Or if you want to add something, it's as simple as a click, drag and click, or it's simple. You know what I mean? Ableton is one of the best programs I've ever fucked with.
What's the most important part of the beat to you?
Drums.
Tell me about the drums or how you choose your drums.
I choose the drum depending on, alright, because I don't make beats like, you know, one certain way. Never. It's always different. My girl tell you, she sit here with me for hours. Sometimes I just shift through a bunch of samples all day. Sometimes I just sit here and just make drum rolls and shit from scratch. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, it's always different. So, but to me, if the drums ain't banging on a beat that has drums, if the drums aren't rolling right, it's gonna fucking throw off the whole rest of the beat.
You know what's dope to me? This is why I love hip hop so much. You heard me say this before. Hip hop is not music. Hip hop is our expression through our connection through God. Because some people can sing, some can't.
Yeah.
Some people make beats, some can't. Some people can rhyme, some can't. I ain't none of them shit. So when I get to hear, see, or even experience the creative process, I know that there's something greater than the ear that comes from somebody who can make the music. Because if you make something that connects to somebody's soul, that's a gift. What is the perfect beat that you made that to this day you still listen to and think, damn, how did I do that?
It's probably gonna be the Happiness Machine. I think it's the title song, The Happiness Machine. It's one of the wildest fucking beats. Bert gave me a sample, and the sample was I believe it was My Guitar Gently Weeps by
John Lennon.
Yes.
Classic.
Okay.
I love that song.
I believe it was that sample, and you know, when I heard the song, I'm like, oh shit, I've heard this before, but you know, when he played it for me, like, yo, try to do something with this. It was like, ooh, that touches your soul just by itself, the fucking song. So when I put the beat together, it sounds like a more, you know, uptone type of beat, but you know, if you pay attention and you really listen to the beat, it's a real like it's like a dark journey through a bright tunnel type thing. You understand?
Transitions.
Yeah, and it's like it's just that beat right there. It touches that shit to this day. When I hear it, it's just like, damn, yo, that shit. How the fuck did I pull that off?
Thank you for watching our presentation. We ask that you subscribe to our YouTube family and hit the notification bell for updates. Please like, comment, and share this video.